Hey, Tony Gaston here. Saw this headline yesterday and just broke my heart. Just really broke my heart. And I think it was I can't remember if it said adult. Maybe it said adult film star. A young lady died after her third BBL procedure. It said it was a blood clot. And that's just so heartbreaking. It's so heartbreaking that what women are going through, putting themselves through. And I just want to remind you, like, I know it's hard, and I know it don't feel right for a man to be speaking on it. You know, in our movement, in our world today, you know, a man can't speak on that. But I'm speaking on it from a brother perspective. It's not that serious. It is not that serious. If you think about getting the BBL, don't. Please, I'm begging. Don't do it. My cousin died getting the BBL. If you thinking about getting the BBL, do not do it. It is not worth it. It's not worth it. When you have to go under, especially you got to go under that anesthesia. And you're going to these doctors, this is not God. You know, you're not dealing with God. You're dealing with a man. Go on Netflix and watch the documentary called Dr. Death. This a whole doctor was killing people because he did not know what he was doing. Go watch Dr. Death. And I want you to understand that you could get that doctor. You could go to a doctor with 5 stars and he or she can have an off day. But you can go to a doctor with 5 stars and your body has an off day. You can have one little quirk that's off in your body and you lose your life. And you have to ask yourself, because there's women who watching this who have got a BBL and they lived and they made it through. And one thing that BBL does not stand for is best body later, because every woman that I talk to that have had a BBL, they put that weight back on. That weight gets back on. And then now, because they shifted all of the fat to their booty, now they looking worse than they did before they got the BBL. And then it becomes extremely hard to get that BBL, to get that body back right. So that's why a lot of women end up having a second and a third BBL, because that waist gets snatched, but the habits don't get snatched. So when you get back on them carbs and lounging around and not really grinding in that gym every day, the same weight that you went to get taken off, it come right back. And it come back with a vengeance. And when you stretch back out after the body was artificially sucked in, it's a whole new set of problems. And then you can have the BBL leakage, you can have the BBL smell. It's a lot that can go on, and especially if you are a woman of color. If you are a woman of color, statistics say that you don't earn the money that white women earn, that you're not in a position to sue. So a lot of times when you go in as a person of color, you get subpar treatment. They may have 2 different types of materials that they use, and they may charge you for the one material that's better for you and then use the other because you under, so you don't know. And what are you gonna do? Cut open your stitches, pull it out, look at it, make sure it's right, and then say, "Doc, put it back in"? Once it's in you, you don't know what was put in you. So now you go to itching, you go to leaking, you got pus, you got all this going on. And now you got to go through the surgery to get it removed. I had a client. One of my former clients went and got a very overly done BBL. and went to having issues and later had to go get it taken out. Look at the pictures that we've been seeing of Nicki Minaj and the BBL she got. People were saying that Meek Mill left her because that the BBL failed. That she was standing up talking and BBL just failed. And I seen a picture of where she was just in some jeans and people like, oh, ain't nothing wrong with that. And it just looked it bad. It just looked it bad. It looked it bad. I was like, man, I feel terrible. Because it didn't have no shape. The jeans couldn't even jean. The jean couldn't do what they were supposed to do. It didn't have no shape. I felt terrible for her. And I'm like, man, why? Why do we do that? And I'm going to tell you something. I never went on a woman post and seen a bunch of men saying, you need some booty. Lotto, you need some booty. Nikki, you need some booty. No, honestly, ladies, y'all gotta stop commenting on your friend body. Because women say all the time that they dress for women, that they competing with other women. And I think that a lot of times women change their body for other women. Because when I said that, is it for a man, women get mad by that. No, it ain't for no man, it's for me. But if it's for you, why don't you love yourself the way you are? So that means it's not really for you. You're doing it because you don't love yourself the way you are because somebody else don't love you the way you are. Somebody had to put in your mind that you're not enough, that you need a booty. Somebody had to put that in your mind, and that's not true. That is not true. Like, I'm trying to tell you, I done seen a lot of women who did not have a booty, and they started doing squats and lunges and built the booty. I saw it with my wife. Y'all done heard me say, when I met my wife, she did not have the booty that I wanted. She did not have no real booty. It was not like lifted and plump. It was more so like elongated. And she built like a mama, you know, in that area. And her mom is not built like a, you know, like an African. She black. She a black Jamaican, but she not built like, you know, the Africans that have a booty. And so my wife don't have that shape, and her dad is Indian Jamaican. So, you know, Indians, we don't really know. We don't really know Indians. Well, we never really get to see Indian women shape because they really don't dress like that. But they might have some type of shape. But I don't know. And so my wife didn't have that. But guess what? She joined this workout group, and that group started to compete in fitness competitions. And she was in the bikini division. So they would do all these workouts, crazy workouts. She was with this group called Bombshell, pay $99 a month, get a workout plan and a meal plan every month for $99 a month. And they had like 1,000 members. And then you go, and then boom, you compete. She came in third place. She came in first one time, second, third. I mean, was doing amazing, but she built the butt. It lifted her butt, it built her glutes. So then when she put on weight, some of her weight went to her butt. And I remember my sister, literally, when my wife started to put on some weight, my sister said to her, she said to me, did Cherie get a BBL? And I'm like, no. Built body later. That was her BBL. Built the body later. And so I want you to understand, you gotta love yourself. You gotta love yourself. Don't let nobody tell you that you're not good enough. You do not need to go under the knife unless it's a health issue. If it's a health issue, okay, that's different. That's totally different if it's a health issue. If it's not no health issue, don't do that to yourself. Don't hurt yourself for somebody else. Don't hurt yourself for the sake of somebody's opinion. Don't compare yourself to these other women. You do what you can do. I mean, get in the gym and absolutely kill it. Absolutely kill it. You ain't even got to go to the gym. You literally could wake up every morning and do 100 squats. You can do them 10 at a time, 20 at a time, 25 at a time, 50 at a time. Do 100 squats. Take your shower, go to work. You good. You could do lunges through your house, from one wall to the other wall and then back. When that get too easy, you make sure you squatting down now on that lunge, boom. Make sure that other knee going to the ground, boom, lunge. You stretching out that hamstring, you pulling up that glute. You can hold you, when it get too easy, you can hold you something in each hand. Hold your jug of water in each hand. A little 5-pound, 10-pound dumbbell in each hand. Whatever you get your hands on. Then boom, keep doing them. When you can get to 200, 300 squats and lunges a day, do it. It ain't gonna do nothing but help you live longer. They say they got studies on that. The stronger your legs are, the longer you live. I'm telling you, that's all you got to do for that BBL. And why are you doing that? It's burning fat. It's burning calories. Lower body workouts burn more fat. So you're gonna start to burn fat in your midsection. And that fat gonna start to melt away. It's gonna start to go, and then boom, it's gonna drip down and fall to them hips and that waist and that booty and them thighs, and then it's gonna firm up, turn into muscle. And you're gonna be where you need to be. So listen to me, love yourself. Love yourself. Stop changing for other people. Don't make no change like that for somebody else. Love you. And hey, this Tony Gaston, God bless you. All the important links in the description. On the boys trip today, God bless you. So I'm filming on the way to pick up the family. It's an hour to pick them up, and then probably gonna be an hour and a half back to the airport. So you know, gotta do the work myself today. I tried to hire a driver to do it. My driver that we've been working with for a while, but he moved. He up and moved. You know, Indian, and and his friend that was my driver before that, he's Indian as well. And they move around for the best opportunity. So they use their network, and if they have somebody who can come from India and then like become successful in running a restaurant or running a business, they literally are up and move from Florida to Philadelphia, from Florida to Delaware, from Florida to Washington D.C., from Florida to think this gentleman here, he moved to Illinois. Didn't even tell us. Literally just worked for my wife. Literally just drove my wife and her friends Saturday. Rode them yesterday. He done moved. I'm like, well, I don't know if he was lying and just expected not to see me again, or he really moved. But hey, wasn't quit. But hey, God bless you. Keep your head up. Keep going. All the important links in the description. We'll talk soon.